people who see you on the daily, they might start noticing and start just, you know, offering comments of like, oh, you seem different, or like, you like, it's because your self-awareness of yourself is leveling up for what you're going to create and what you're going to bring into the game. Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. My name is Carly and this is going to be your intuitive February 2023 energy update. We're going to start with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle here. Let's see, Capricorn, February 2023. Capricorn for February 2023. Capricorn. So I'm going to get like a general full card spread first, and then we're just going to read based off of that. But if anything else comes in that wants to be acknowledged, I'll definitely do that there too. It's interesting. Okay, so I did see really quickly, for those of you that know, I do read predominantly based on energy, and I see energy in colors a lot of the time. This developed through Reiki. That's how a lot of my mediumship just naturally unfolded. So I typically see like chakras as colors. Sometimes I'll get different visuals and different knowings within my body. But sometimes I get colors that aren't associated with chakras, which is just what happened. This is what happened just now when I was shuffling. I was seeing kind of like a pink rosy color, which to me talks to me about romance. And let me see here. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. I was seeing the pink energy before the arrow card fell out. Surround yourself with protective energy. Now, I don't want you to get like, whoa about it. I don't think it's anything like that. I think it's more so just like a highlight on romantic energy in general, Capricorn, and I'm getting this sense of like being still with it. Not so much like surround yourself with protective energy when it comes to romance. It's just like being still and utilizing that point of discernment and really being truthful with yourself when it comes to romance is what I'm really feeling for you guys. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Grow within your current situation. Could be romance, could be love in general, but I do feel like the pink color that I was seeing was really correlated to romance there. Divine Feminine Oracle deck. Let's go ahead. Some of you guys, because I just heard knocking from my neighbors somewhere within my building right now, some of you guys could be getting like a romantic knock at the door, so to say. So you could have a suitor coming to you. There's like an ask to be really present within yourself, present within your own consciousness, your own being, and saying like, is this in alignment with me? Is it really fully in alignment with me? Is the message that I'm getting with some of you for that. Now we have the card in Inanna, the Queen of Heaven and Earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. So surrounding yourself with the energy and with those who see you fully for who you are and love you exactly for who you are, okay? Bottom of the deck, Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some from the Chakra Oracle Insight deck here for Capricorn, February 2023. Capricorn, February 2023. Get one more from this deck. Okay, so you guys got intelligence, number 45, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. You got third eye chakra, which fell out directly underneath Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. So it's seeing yourself as whole, seeing yourself as wholesome, seeing yourself as you have all the knowledge within, seeing yourself as capable, seeing yourself as abundant, seeing yourself in your fullest version of yourself, utilizing that third eye chakra to see yourself, to create your reality in the most ideal. Number 42, insight, understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. I feel like your guys' awareness in February 2023 of yourself is going to skyrocket in a way you have maybe never experienced before, if it hasn't yet. And for some, this could be a little bit of a surprise to those close to you. So friends, family members, people who see you on the daily, they might start noticing and start just, offering comments of like, oh, you seem different, or like it's because your self-awareness of yourself is leveling up for what you're going to create and what you're going to bring into the game, is what I'm hearing, what you're going to bring into the industry, what you're going to bring into the world. And the romance, what I'm getting now too, is like the romance was like a side to this reading. The main focus is you, and the main focus is your level up and your self-awareness. But of course, sometimes there are those side messages that like to trickle in as well, to be acknowledged fully. So number 11, emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. I feel like, honestly, for the bottom of the deck for you guys for this, that was a lot of words. What I am picking up on, though, is that your emotional, like just your set emotion, you're going to be feeling pretty solid and pretty balanced and pretty secure and just emotionally well throughout February 2023. Like your set level is going to be increased. So you're probably not going to be fazed by like a lot of things that normally would have fazed you in the past. You're going to be like shoving it off your shoulders, and you're just going to be good. You won't even need to shove it off your shoulders because it's probably not even going to make it that far. Like you're just going to be good. Okay, let's go in with the Vision Quest Tarot here. Capricorn, February 2023. I feel like some of you guys might be traveling too. Some of you guys might be like traveling to school. Maybe you're getting like something more in terms of education, or you might be traveling somewhere to learn. I'm seeing like a satchel and just like running through a city, like running to make it on a bus, or like traveling somewhere, maybe going to like a different area within the world, maybe to like get knowledge or like wisdom or insight into something, just traveling. But it's like part of your like soul's, just like where you're at in your journey, like you're traveling, you're meant to like travel and do this right now, as we are with everything. Or as you're creating it for yourself, I should say. 7 of Fire, endurance. What else? See here. Guys, got 7 of Fire, endurance, 9 of air, hurt. You guys got the Shaman card that fell out in reversal. You guys got Son of Earth, okay? To me, this energetically is speaking of this almost feels like just the way these cards are together, because the 7, okay, so the 7 of Fire, endurance, to me talks about more like your passions, your dreams and stuff, and what you're really wanting to create, and really just going on and on and on with it. Now, because it fell out beside 9 of air, hurt, this tells me that like there's a little bit of negative mental energy, and like there's a difference when we move in our dreams and directions, when it's coming out of like no resistance, when it's coming out of like pure joy and like I feel good, I'm gonna do this, versus like, oh, this is like what I really want to do, and like I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do like all of these steps different energy. There's more resistance in that than there is like, oh, I feel good and I want to do this. I feel like that's all it is, the way these cards came out. Let me see. Yeah, because the Shaman in upright is about you tapping into your own inner magic. It's about you working in harmony with yourself. And this is just, to me, it's like a manifestation card. It's like how things have been manifesting. So maybe you notice like, yeah, like you are getting things done, and like, yeah, like things have been being accomplished and things have been like unfolding, but it could be better. It could be better. And like, it will be better. The 10 of Earth wealth fell out, but it fell out like this. So like, I feel like there's a desire for more wealth, more financial abundance. 7 of water excess. So this is just, sometimes this is part of the process to go through what feels really excessive, or what feels like, oh, like it's carrying on and on and on, and like, gotta like push to make things happen, gotta like open all these doors myself instead of having like 9 doors in front of me open for me. What the way to that, start focusing on you and what fills you up. Sometimes it's like a matter of like literally detaching. I shared this in another video with another sign because it came up, because it was I think, I can't remember like which sign it was, but the cards that came out were love and forgiveness. And I was sharing that like sometimes the best way to forgive ourselves, consciously or in this case subconsciously, is just to like, you know how sometimes when you've kind of been like mentally, there's something that's taking up more mental space that you don't want to be there, or like if it's something that you really want that you're trying to consciously manifest or consciously create for yourself, and you're just noticing like almost on the daily or more than you'd like to, you're like noticing like, oh, like it's not going the way I want it, it's not going the way I want it, and it's like almost every time that you think about it, you're just like, like that like feeling. Sometimes the best way to forgive yourself without even realizing it is to just stop focusing on that and to just literally sit down and pet your cat, pet your dog, call a friend, roll down a hill, play an instrument, watch a movie. Because what you're doing in that moment is you're literally recalling your energy back to yourself. You're not focusing on whatever it is. You're literally like engaging in self-love at that moment. And that is forgiveness, one in one. It's the same energy stream. And it's really beautiful. And so I feel like there is this call this month to really, I'm hearing the word condition, not hearing it, I'm feeling it as like a knowingness within my body, intuitively like channeled. It's like conditioning yourself to your highest joy, conditioning. And it doesn't even have to be highest joy. Like that is good, that is beneficial to the maximum. But it can be like the simple things too, like smell your coffee when you wake up. You know, give yourself a head massage because it feels good. Allow yourself to keep your eyes shut and just daydream, reminisce on the beautiful dream that you had the night before when you first wake up. Like, just allow yourself those day-to-day moments where you feel it just feels good for you, whatever that is for you, right? So I feel like that's the big ask that will gradually shift everything else. Mother of Air, this to me talks, I see this card quite frequently in readings, but this is directly correlated to your reading because this is the first time that I'm seeing this in this card. Mother of Air with the eagle behind. Culturally, within my own indigenous culture, one of the teachings I've been taught and something that I've been passed, like what's passed on to me, is that the eagle was like one of the first birds within creation. The eagle signifies like the creator, God, universe, source, Allah. So for me, normally when I see this card, the Mother of Air, it's always a positive card. It's always like about mental energy and like you being stable in your mental energy. But for you guys, what came through as like a block of thought, as like a knowingness, was that this eagle here represents that you are going to have more harmonious thoughts with Source. You are going to have more harmonious thoughts with Creator. Like I'm talking really beautiful, heartfelt thoughts that just leave you in a state of awe where you can just cry. Just crying out of how much love you have for your life, crying out of how amazing your body is working, crying out of like the amazing relationships and friendships that you're living in, the blessings that you're living in that moment, and realizing like how blessed you truly are. And I'm just seeing like such a really healthy and pure connection with your thoughts are in alignment with Creator. Your thoughts are in alignment with Source, with God. Sometimes that contrast really does support. Like the things sometimes that we don't prefer that have been happening, where they feel like struggles or they feel like continuing on and on, sometimes that moment when we just like let go, chill out, come back to the basics, do some breath work, do some meditation, play a video game, roll down a hill, smell the roses, like call a friend, call a family member. It just puts us into such a state of grace. And I feel that word for you energetically. I feel that word for you for February 2023. So expect good harmonious thoughts, and specifically with you and Source and creation, and just feeling that and focus on that, and that is what will happen. All right, thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. It is such a pleasure to be in service in this way and offer this reading here. And thank you for just being present with me. And it fills me with a lot of love. I feel a lot of love. All right, so thank you. If this video resonated in any way, shape, or form, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Take care, Capricorn.